Hi everyone. So this is the customer survey for MC Showroom. The first question is the NPS question, which you can see here, and we have a rating from 0 to 10. So in the red color, that is 0 to 6 is the detractor score. 7 and 8 in yellow is the passive. 9 and 10 is the promoter score. So if any customer selects the score from 0 to 6 is detractor, and if the customer selects 7 or 8 is the passive, and if it is 9 and 10 it is promoter. So when the customer clicks any one of the score, the customer can see the following questions, where the second question is contains of L2s. So totally here we can see 8 L2s. After in out of 8 L2s, the maximum L2s the customer can select is 3. So before you used to see there was the option for selecting all the L2s. So now it is customized in such a way that only maximum 3 L2s can be selected, and inside that we have L3s. So maximum of 2 L3s can be selected for each L2. That is, if I select the first L2 as accessibility of showrooms, and if I select the options, the second one as prices discount, and the maximum is 2 selections for L3. Once I click on the 2 selections, the other options get disabled, okay? Because for each L2, the customer can select only maximum 2 L3s. The third one is showroom infrastructure. So already the 2 L2s we have selected. So we have only one option to select the L2 out of all these 8. So if I click on the sales team interaction, the maximum L3 selected is 2, the others will be disabled. And I cannot select the showroom infrastructure now because already 3 L2s I have selected, that is accessibility of showrooms, price discount and promotional schemes, and sales team interaction. So if I go to select the showroom infrastructure, I am not able to select any because already 3 L2s and 6 L3s are been selected. So this is how it is customized. So once you answer this question, the next question is the feedback question. So if there is any feedback, the customer can fill the feedback here. And if the customer selects the detractor, you can see, would you be willing to participate in a callback? This checkbox is by default, this checkbox is ticked for the detractors. And if the customer selects the passive, it may be 7 or 8, any score in the passive, then also this checkbox is ticked by default. But if the customer selects either 9 or 10, the below checkbox is unchecked by default. But if any of the promoter customer want the callback in return, then they can check by themselves if they want it, okay? Otherwise, by default, this is unchecked. But for the detractor and the passive customers, the checkbox is by default ticked. Once the customer answers all the questions, the customer can submit the survey. And below you can see here, we have a different languages. So customer can prefer to answer the above survey in their preferred languages. So this is about the customer survey. Once the customer survey is answered, you can submit the survey. Once you submit the survey, you will see this page, okay? So this is about the customer journey. Next, once the dealer